I have always loved this library. These hallways carry so much history, and seeing the architecture, seeing the ceilings, you just catch this sense of wonder. It's just this feeling of awe that you get when you walk into this library. My name is Sally Wen Mao. I am a poet and a writer. I was working on two projects while I was at the NYPL. One of them is my book titled Oculus. The second is called Ninetails, and it's a book of fiction. The Cullman Fellowship is an incredible opportunity for scholars and writers to spend about 9 months at the New York Public Library working on research and also writing. And so they have access to the materials, the rich collections here. When I was researching at the library, I found a new person that I was interested in writing about, Moy, who was the first Chinese woman to come to America in 1834. She was brought over from Canton by a bunch of merchant brothers who wanted to sell Chinese objects to the general public. And I found the original broadside here that advertised her. Her first stop was New York, and she was displayed with an array of Chinese objects. I don't think I could have gotten some of the details in that poem if it wasn't for being here at the library. I made my rounds, right? Like sometimes I would go into the map room, the Rosemane reading room. I really liked browsing the different galleries that would be up. I found some first edition copies of Through the Looking Glass, and I was working on a long poem at the time that riffed on Through the Looking Glass. I would go to the Performance Arts Library to look at the materials they had on Anna May Wong. So it was very eclectic what the library offered, and I took a lot of books out. One book in particular that was really important to me is called The Cult of the Fox. It goes really in depth on the religious practices surrounding the nine-tailed fox. And so this is a very obscure topic, and I found multiple books that really helped me learn all the context that I needed to learn to write the book Ninetails. I love going through the front doors of the New York Public Library. You come here and everyone around you is working or studying, and it gives you motivation, right? This whole place has always meant to me that this work, it does have some consequence and meaning in the world. You know, it's like a monument to books, but it's also, I think, a monument to community and what being in community with others can do for like a young writer like me.